Hi, I'm Jordan Chu.
Ang kong pangalan si Kasyan J. Ejercito.
My name is Rasin May Sipo Sisanot.
Hi, I'm Ellis Mendez.
Hi, my name is Jane Modelo.
I'm Danny Jean Agosto.
Ako si Darlene Gia.
I am Police Major Ricky Ismail Calong.
Ako si Charles Alconte.
I'm Dominador Duyugan Jr.
I'm Lizelle Tongko.
I'm Benedictura. Ako ay si Marvin Ngoho, empleyado sa Mactan Cebu Airport Corporation.
My task is to oversee the arrivals and departures. So, if as arrival, ma'am, is to make sure is the briefing is already ready. All the government agencies are already here at the arrival. DOT, OWA, DOH, and then BOQ. And of course, if kompleto na among arrival task force, which is the encoders, and then the verifiers, ma'am, and then our floor marshals na mo monitor diri sa apron arrival.
Akong task or akong work is as a community and communications team under COVID Task Force in Terminal 2. So, ang main work is a verifier and encoder. So, all arriving passengers, like mo arrive na sila, the first thing the step one is they will undergo briefing. So, the brief will be done by the Bureau of Quarantine. The Bureau of Quarantine will brief them the protocols or the guidelines nga inigabot nila diri sa airport. Brief discussion lang siya. So, after that, the passenger, they will be separated. Those holding with barcodes, they will proceed to the verification area. And those passengers who doesn't have barcodes, they will proceed to the encoding area.
Ang akong task kay to assist the passengers, ensure nga dili sila ma-QQ sa ilang line. Then naami special lane sa mga PWD, sa pregnant woman ug sa family nga with children. Then kadtong mga pasahero nga wala sila'y barcode, amo silang i-assist nga ato sa encoding center para sa registration.
So after that, if the passengers has their own barcode ready, they will proceed to immigration area and go down for swab test. For returning overseas Filipino, they will go directly to swab. And for OFWs and the seafarer, they will pass through first to OWA and then swab test.
I am the team leader in the swabbing team at the airport. What we usually do here is that we swab the patients once they arrive at the airport and then hand over the specimen to our laboratory so that we can release the result within 48 hours. At first, they will be scared. Probably it's because they haven't experienced that in their entire life. But then suddenly, if we're gonna assure them just to make sure that we will be gentle during the swabbing, then definitely we're gonna say, oh, that's it? All right, thank you. And it was a great opportunity to swab these passengers. For me, actually, challenges in my team, normally if they will get, if it's a first timer for the passengers, they were gonna say, oh, that's not what we do at the in the States. Probably we have a different way of procedures or swabbing technique, but we assure them that this is the procedure that we have under the WHO protocol. To be honest with you, it's a little bit tiring and it's a little bit hot. It's because the PPE is it's not conducive for the usual dress. Although we need to do that in order for us to protect ourselves, not just ourselves, but also to those people who surround us. Actually, we just allow them to feel comfortable during the swabbing. We ask them to sit comfortably and then ask them for their passport. Some passengers, they ask us, how are you doing as swabbers, frontliners? And we say, we're doing this for our community, hoping that things will be okay in the future, and assuring them that welcome back to our country and ensure that you will have a wonderful vacation or holiday.
So after that, they will go to their luggage and their hotel pickup. Na ay mga arriving passengers, syempre na ay mo request nga dili magpa-quarantine or dili sila magpa-swab test because they are fully vaccinated. We respond to them by telling them to follow the protocols or the guidelines, especially in the airport, because that's our policy. You arrive here in Cebu, so it means that you understand our guidelines and protocols.
O ma'am, kana ma'am, gipasabot lang jud namo sila nga mao jud ni ang process, mao jud ni siya ang gi-implement sa atong IATF. So amo lang gid silang pasabton na kanang wala jud kay the more sila mag-complain, the more sila madugay gani. So mo na explain na namo sila, i-guide namo sila tarong para at the end of the day smooth ra gani gid ilang pag-abot diri sa Mactan Cebu Airport.
Naka-experience na po kami yung mga passengers po na hindi namin natatanggap po, yung mga walang requirements. Siyempre, nagagalit po talaga sila pero wala po kaming kasi yun po yung mandated sa LGU po. So, sinasabihan lang talaga namin sila na ma'am, you need to comply po, po ng swab test. Makaintindi naman po yung passengers, ma'am. Galit na galit sila pero wala naman pong magagawa po.
The most challenging part of our job is when we assist passengers. Okay, for daily operations, we interact with different people coming from other countries and also for other places. We don't know if they are positive or negative, especially from international flights.
Our task is to screen all airport users using our X-ray machines and walk-through metal detector to ensure that no prohibited items can enter the sterile area. This pandemic may be maintaining mental health kay everyone man is in fear nga basin matakdan ni ani nga sakit while nag-duty.
Kaning challenge na mo atubang sa mga pasahero, unlike before nga okay lang ka maki-istorya kanila without face mask or face shield, pero karon mas mas challenge siya kung saon nimo pag atubang sa mga pasahero mamba nga kanang so far karon ang among trabaho is kanang gamay lang ang attendance karon ni on duty, and then sa among area is dako na mo kuha namin sa bisan asa namin nga area, so kwansad kanang makakwan sa mo asad makahatag pod og kanang kakapoy usahay, pero it's among trabaho ingon ana man jud to maintain the cleanliness sa kuan sa airport.
During this pandemic, my kind of job is quite risky since we face diverse people every day. However, we are very lucky to have a supportive company who cares for the employee and safety of the traveling public, since we undergo antigen test every 14-day cycle.
But time goes by, we are glad naman na walang positive sa amin, and also the company also provide us a PPEs, face mask, face shield to protect us, and also I'm very proud to say also that I am fully vaccinated.
Well, of course, about sa challenges, ma'am, daghan ang among mga challenge, especially in the law enforcement. It's because usahay maka-aresto mi og mga wanted persons. Of course, ato pang i-check kung positive ba or negative ba sa RT-PCR. So, maunay nakapuno sa among trabaho, ma'am.
So basically, when the pandemic erupted, we all know that transportation has been cut to a minimal. So for me, going to work was very hassle because I didn't have the means of transportation. So I had to source out means of transportation in order to go back here to work.
About aning kuan paghitabo kaning naka-adjust mi sa amuang posting, sa among post, sa among oras, nya og nakamahal po ng plitihon sa among sakayan.
Also, in the industry as a whole, no one has the luxury to travel because no one is given the luxury to travel because of the restrictions per destination.
Like it was like mga few months, maybe around 3 to 6 months that we are struggling at the airport. Like there's no flights. The only flights we have is actually atong mga sweeper flights, which is intended for our stranded foreign nationals. Usually international flights. Domestic na aghapunta, like mga few lang for other bound for Manila. But it was really like kanang struggle. It's because we only have to report once a week at the terminal. And then, aside from that, after mga pila ka buwan, nag-start na og pangawala ang ubang mga katrabaho na mua. Like, it was really like the airport is kanang murag dead bitaw nga wala kayo og kanang naay flight gyud nga. Like, in a day, you only have like 1, 2, 3 flights and all of those are repatriation flight pa gyud during that time.
There are very many challenges scheduling. Kay, as we all know, it's all over the news. We had manpower downsizing. So some of our employees were already separated from the company. Also, for the work schedule, we had to deal with the minimum workforce that we have in order to mapadayon ang operations.
Well, we were thinking na we were hoping na medyo kutob lang siya until like mga a year or 6 months ganito among prediction with regards to pandemic, but karon murag almost 2 years na ta. So lisod medyo during that time kulbaan ka nga mawad-an kag trabaho, kulbaan ka nga inigsud nimo sa trabaho makuha nimo ang virus.
Dako jud kay changes gyud sukad nag-pandemic. Kay in fact during the lockdown, April or March, zero collection gid me for the rest of the year. So from March until December, zero collection gid ang passenger service. So dako kay impact sa among collection target. Kay wala jud bagsak jud mi sa collection. Wala man jud makolektan. Ang impact ana is lesser tax collected for the government, which means lesser money para sa atong projects sa atong gobyerno, sa mga infrastructures nga gipabuhat sa atong gobyerno. Ay ginagmay jud nga improvement kay from zero karon naa naman tay average of 2 flights per day, and from zero passengers naa naman tay karoy mga 300 average of 300 passengers per day. So naa na tay gamay improvement, but no, very far paghihapon sa ato ang before pandemic nga collection.
In the domestic airport, we are catering karon mga around 10 to 15 flights a day na. Mausahay mo abot pa gani siya more than 15. Pero because of the kanang mga restrictions sa kada LGU na tua, gamay ra gihapon ang nang larga. Medyo okay siguro ang kahimtang karon, murag na wala na gamay ang fear sa mga tao, unlike sa katong first 6 months nato sa pandemic.
There are certain areas now that are accepting tourists already for travel. So for as long as we keep ourselves disciplined, so for as long as we are very much aware of the minimal safety protocols, let's go out and travel. So there are flights available for various destinations. There's nothing to fear for as long as we follow safety measures.
At least sa Philippines lang unta, at least mabuhi sad ang airport, and then makabalik sad og trabaho ang ako mga kauban sa una. Mabisi lang ta balik.
For fellow frontliners, big snappy salute to you all, to us all, because amidst the pandemic, we are here. We are doing our best to keep our own industries working.
This is our task, this is our duty to serve our country and to our fellow men. Laban na po tayo. Don't be discouraged, even though we were discriminated. But again, this is our responsibility as a medical frontliners.
Mag-amping lang ta permi, musunod lang ta sa protocol sa gihatag.
Stay healthy and follow lang po tayo sa health protocols, and be patient na lang po sa mga client natin po.
Para manis ato
Padayon lang ta, it will all be better. Dili lang ta mo lurang kung sa ato ang mga mandato as frontliners, as public servants. So kung sa atong mandato, buhaton lang yabo nato, bahalag sa karon mingaw gyud.